Feels like something good, really good. Brace of really nice chub there. Folks, welcome back to the River Foss Fishing YouTube channel. Today we've dropped down to the River Nid to do a little bit of winter chubbing. Conditions are actually looking pretty good. There's a lot of colour in the water, but having said that, it's not pushing too much. There's not too much sediment mixed into it, so hopefully with some big smelly baits we can entice some chub. I've got some nice liquidised bread which I put a bit of liquid attraction in, and a few pellets, just a few, not too many. It's winter so I don't want to feed them up, and I've got a big chunk of cheese paste on this hook. I'm fishing over onto the far bank near some snags, so yeah, it's very, very misty and cold, so I'm not going to give it too long, and I'm going to keep moving and hopefully find out some of these chub. Well, I've been in this swim about 45 minutes now. I've put in 3 feederfuls of bait, you know, ground bait, to try and hopefully draw something up. There's loads of snags, so it looks so good, but nothing of yet. I had one slight knock on the rod, but nothing I could really strike into. I'm just going to have a bit of coffee and give it another 15-20 minutes in here before I move along the bank. This is spot number 2 of the day. Again, it's a really nice looking spot, but whether we'll get a chub out of here or not, I don't know. It's a really big snag and overhanging bushes just down to my right. I've got reeds all along my bank, so I've just cast the feeder out just a little bit further to my right there, in the hope that a chub will find this. Again, we've gone in with the liquidised bread with some cheese and things like that in it. So yeah, fingers crossed, you never know. Feels like something good, really good. Oh, really, really good. I have to get up to play this. Ooh. Can't even tell where the fish is now. That's a nice chub. Really nice chub. Target species at last. Whew, right. Let's get this guy in the net. Yeah, that's not a bad fish at all, that. Yeah, there we go. Well, I finally managed to land my first River Nid chub after about 2-3 hours of fishing, I think now. I had to slim down to a size 12 hook there and 3 or 4 maggots on that. I got a few plucks and eventually managed to connect one. And yeah, it was quite a nice chub. I'm actually going to get this straight back in the spot because I think if there's one chub there, there might be a couple. So maybe we'll be able to get a second fish on. Yes, we're in again. This feels like another really good fish, actually. Still got the other one just resting down in the net. Yes, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I knew there was going to be another chub down there. think once you find a little pocket of them, you can usually get into a couple in winter. It's pulling nice and hard though. Oof. Yeah, there he is. Another good fish, that. Not bad at all for a winter session. Yeah, look at that. Absolutely brilliant stuff. There we go. Amazing. Oh, brace of really nice chub there. Well, this is shaping out to be a very, very good day's fishing. I've just landed what wasn't actually a bigger chub there. I'm going to get this hook back out into position whilst we leave these guys to rest in the net. They're still very lively because they're trying to swim away and take this net with them. We'll probably have a look at these guys in just a second because two of these in the net is it's quite full down there. Well, we've got two absolutely cracking river nid chub here in the net. I'm going to get them out very quickly for you to have a look at. And here is the smaller one of the two, and that is a nice fish in its own right. But obviously this one is even nicer. I'm going to throw this guy on the scales very, very quickly just to see what it goes. Well, we just had a quick weigh of the bigger one there and he went 316, which is actually a very, very nice chub indeed, especially for the winter, caught in the middle of the day as well. All the conditions I think were probably against us. But there you go, you never know. Well, winter chub fishing can be quite punishing. It's absolutely freezing, the water temperature is low, it's foggy, it's misty, it's just a bit grim. And after the first two swims not really producing very much, I was uncertain if it was going to happen. This third swim, however, has more than made up for all of that, producing two absolutely brilliant fish. I did have to adjust my rigs. I slimmed down from big hooks and big baits with cheese paste down to size 12 hooks with just a few maggots on and a maggot feeder, and in the end that was what managed to land us those two absolutely amazing fish. I really hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please help me out. Go down below, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed and you want to stay up to date with future content, have a think about subscribing. As always, I hope to see you in future videos, and good luck in your own fishing if you're out on the bank over the winter. See you in the next one.